The Weeknd shares music from his show, The Idol. We break down what to expect at Coachella. 5 Seconds of Summer tells us all about their new album. And we run down the top 5 songs from 20 years ago. You know, when I was only like 1 year old. Hey, I'm Tetris, and this is Billboard News. It's Thursday, April 13th, and my girl Rania talked to the boys of 5 Sauce, all about their new epic live album.
So you guys played the Royal Albert Hall, which is insane, but you live streamed it when it happened, and now you're releasing it as a live album. So what made this performance so special that you wanted to release the studio version?
Yeah, we sort of like put a lot of work into this one. And not that we put a lot of work into our tours as well, but this one was just a one night only event. That was sort of something special for us to come to terms with, is that, the show that we were playing, we only got one shot at.
I always feel like this band, we started out as a live band. Our live performance is the best representation of everything that we have to offer.
I remember all of us, we came off stage and we were like, that was probably one of the best shows we've ever played in our whole life. Immortalizing it with this live album is going to be something super special, not only for us, but hopefully for, the people who weren't there as well.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. Immortalizing.
Yeah, maybe that's not the right word, but
no, I like it. I like it.
A little grandiose, but
yeah, 5 Sauce Immortalized live show is definitely the title here.
And it was probably our biggest collaboration that we've ever had on stage in terms of the other people that were playing with us. We had a choir, a string session, we had other session musicians joining us on stage, which ultimately makes the band sound, totally different.
I mean, it's crazy that you guys had an orchestra and a choir. Did it make you appreciate any of your older songs now that you've performed them with that large of a production?
It wasn't like I heard anything new for the first time. It was more hearing the way it was supposed to be for the first time.
Young blood, say you want me, say you want me. I live your life and I'm just a dead man walking tonight.
We'll have more from 5 Seconds of Summer later in the show, but first, The Weeknd is not only killing it on the charts, he's about to kill it on our TVs too. The Weeknd is giving everyone a taste of what's to come on his upcoming HBO series, The Idol, and it's got fans excited. Abel dropped a 17-second clip to his IG on Wednesday of himself and producer Mike Dean in the studio overseeing an orchestra playing a hauntingly beautiful arrangement. He captioned the post, "The Idol Volume 1 with a CD emoji coming soon. Double fantasy and jealousy guy, just a taste." While The Idol's premiere date has yet to be announced, The Weeknd has been teasing his highly anticipated TV project that also stars Blackpink's Jennie, Troye Sivan, and many more. But if you're dying to see the Die For You singer, you might not have to wait too long. It looks like The Weeknd might be making a surprise appearance at Coachella this weekend. On Monday, Abel tweeted a desert emoji with a question mark. Then followed that up asking, "Where will you find me?" And there's this recent IG Live from the singer.
They just said, you guys just said, see you in the desert on live. Exposed.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll be at Coachella this weekend, so come back for a full report. But if you'd like to know what to expect from the biggest music festival in the world, well, let me run it down for you. History is being made this weekend in Indio, as it's the first year all headliners are people of color. King Bad Bunny is taking the stage on Friday to perform hits from his Billboard 200 smash album, Un Verano Sin Ti. Hey Blinks, let's get ready to live. Blackpink played Coachella in 2019, but this year they're the first K-pop act to headline the festival.
When we pull up, it's a shutdown.
And Sunday we get a rare appearance from queer R&B icon Frank Ocean. It will be a mood.
'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh.
And before and after the headliners, some of the best parties litter the desert. Day parties like Oasis and Rachel's Zoasis, and of course 818's Outpost will keep you refreshed. And speaking of the Jenner's tequila brand, if you want to live your best Kardashian life, try and get to Revolve's gorgeous party that always pulls out fashion and performances. Big acts like Rufus Du Sol play epic sets, and of course, Levi's and Don Julio present the iconic Neon Carnival with sets by DJ Ruckus and more. Billboard will be hanging out at the Soho Desert House where the vibe is always perfection, and we'll be interviewing some of your favorite acts. Come back next week for a complete breakdown. Let's get back to our 5 Seconds of Summer interview. They're also in festival mode, and they've got advice for up-and-coming bands.
And in other news, you guys are performing at When We Were Young Festival, and the lineup is stacked. Is there anybody that you're excited to see?
Green Day, Blink-182,
Yeah.
The Offspring, Good Charlotte.
OG trio Blink-182 is playing. I didn't even think I'd ever see them play ever again, let alone be on, a image with their name listed on it. That's pretty awesome.
I like this festival because it's not only reviving, but it's surviving the cultural impact of pop punk, amazing guitar bands, and people with unique stories from unique places across the world.
So you've been in the game for 11 years. Do you have any advice for up-and-coming bands, or do you see the concept of bands differently today?
I think of bands like they're mixed media groups, really. It's not really guitar, drummer, bassist, singer. It's more like graphic designer, marketing guy, dude who's good at business, and really good top liner. That's kind of where it's at. So see a lot more of that.
That's so funny. I've never looked at it like that. That's so funny.
These days, I feel like there's so many other things that come with being a musician or an artist or in a group or whatever, which is super important, obviously, in their own right. But I think I would say focus on like the basics, I think, and they will always, like, if things are, because a group or artist's career, going to have, ebbs and flows like this. And I think if you can rely on whatever your thing is, if you're, a singer, a keyboard player, a writer, a producer, like, I think being able to fall back on those like staple ingredients, will always sort of get you through. And I think that's been really important for us, if, I don't know, we got to figure some stuff out, we sort of have these tools to fall back on,
Before I let you go, let's throw back to 2003. We already told you the best collabs and debuts from 20 years ago, but here are the top 5 songs.
Makes me that much stronger, makes me work a little bit harder.
You need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love, so come give me a hug.
We made it, y'all. It's time for the top 5 of 2003. These were the songs you couldn't get out of your head, the ones you listened to over and over. Coming in at number 5, the best breakup song of the year, Christina Aguilera had us raging at our exes with Fighter.
Makes me that much smarter, thanks for making me a fighter.
Club music was all the rage in 2003, even though most of us weren't in the club, let's be honest. But it's no surprise that 50 Cent's In the Club comes in at number 4.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And we don't give up, cause that's your birthday.
From the club to grunge rock, 2003 had a wide range of favorites. Coming in at number 3, rock duo The White Stripes had a hit with 7 Nation Army. When it comes to earworms, the next one tops the list. That'll be in your head the rest of the day. Outkast's Hey Ya is our number 2 top song of 2003. And now the official summer anthem of 2003, Crazy in Love, featuring real-life couple Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's the show. Come back tomorrow for more insight into Coachella, and we ask you who would be the best headliners for a festival. I'm Tetris Kelly, and this is Billboard News.